Okay.
Hello, hello. We're so excited to talk about this Be Positive 30-day challenge that we're doing right now. What we're really excited about is how it fits with us. It fits with our model as coaches for personal development that creates inner compulsion for your success. And so what areas do you want to be successful in? That's something that we want to look at. And right now we want to look at how to be positive about your own self-image. And we had a great conversation already. This is Rita Wood. I'm Tammy Magnuson. Welcome.
Hi, yes. How to be positive about your own self-image. And as you listen to this, to Earl, he talks about how important it is. And not only that, but some of the other greats, as Tammy likes to say it, is how do you see yourself? So sometimes we're not even aware how our image, how we are seeing ourselves. And what Tammy, I love when you say how we even got to think like that. But how do you see yourself when you're in a conversation with someone, when you're about to do a project or an activity, you're about to launch your business, your YouTube channel, you're about to do some personal development, something that you want inner compulsion, and you get stopped. You're like, what is happening? Why am I being stopped to do this thing that I want? And if you really stop and you look at how you are judging yourself, how you are assessing yourself, because what I was thinking is how I'm judging myself is the perception that, let's say you're going to do a YouTube channel and you're like, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Because how are you seeing yourself? I'm worried. How are you seeing yourself? Because you're seeing yourself as someone's not going to like you, someone's going to reject you, someone's going to abandon you. So some sort of emotion is or feeling is attached to that. And we could tell you how you got that. You probably could tell it really quick.
Sure. So this was fun because as we were talking about it, I was like, oh my goodness, like what people don't realize is it really is created by your perspective. So when you're a little child, your self-image was created way back then. Like, who were you? You're the oldest child. You're the middle child. How do you know that? Because you perceived this based on other people's input and what you think they think about you. Right. And so then you created a whole belief around this.
A whole value system, really. If your parents didn't value you because they told you to shut up, close the door, get out of here, you're bothering me. So now you're going to create that image.
I'm a bother.
Self-image on you. Yeah, I'm a bother. I have no value. I have nothing good to say.
Exactly. So in this circumstance, when you feel like a bother, that's a belief. And what that does is it sets up your brain to be looking for proof. So you're trying to prove to yourself that you're a bother. Right? And that's not benefiting you. That's not the self-image you come from. So then we adopt that belief and then it becomes our personality. And now we're always like, oh, I don't want to bother them. Oh, I shouldn't because I don't want to speak up because I don't want to bother. And now look at, you're not living your true self. You're not living your own self-image. The only thing you're living is from that belief that actually somebody else created based on your experience. And that's what we do is we go back into those memories and we update them for you because the memory is going to continue to drive your brain to be looking for how you're a bother. And that's never going to give you success. If you want the kind of personal development that creates inner compulsion, you have to go back and change those memories. And they're not real anymore. They did happen. But we can update them and imagine them the way that you want them to be, which is all about what Earl Nightingale talks about. So we want to invite you, first of all, to the Be Positive event. We'll post the link below. And secondly, we want to give you a resource to help you stop these thoughts that are going on and help you start to find some of those memories and even adjust them with this stop technique. And so lastly, we want you to notice, what is that judgment? So maybe when you think, I'm going to be a bother to them, what are you actually thinking about them? Right? So what is your judgment that they are better than you, that they are more important, that they are what. So then you need to let that part go. So you tell on yourself, you say, oh, I actually thought they were more important than me. Oh my goodness,
Right.
that's not benefiting me. And then you look up and smile and you say, let it go, let it flow, let it sprout, let it out, let it flip, let it
Don't let it
twist, and make it good again. You take that deep breath in. And when you make it good again, that's where you get the choice to make yourself feel important. So here's the opportunity to use your memory, where there might be one memory, and that's all you have is one memory. That's all you need, where you felt important. Okay. And use that, or borrow it from somebody else. Like we have another video that talks about borrowing. You can go ahead and look on that. And then you want to ask, what is the opposite? So right now is the time to say, what is the opposite of that judgment I had that they're more important than me? Well, that would be like, oh, I'm important, right? So then practice that and notice that. So those are a couple of steps that can help you. First of all, you got to be aware of it. Second of all, then you need to take ownership of it, admit it, and then just allow it to leave, allow it to let go.
Yep. Use the stop technique, guys. It works if you work it and you're worth it. And it allows you to take control over your mind, because your mind, who's driving your mind right now? Your emotions are driving your mind. Your other people are your fears driving your mind. So it's time to take control, gain access to that that genius part of you, and do the stop technique. It's down below. We give you a video on how it actually works. So we love you.
Bye-bye.
Till next time.
Oh yeah. Like, share, and hit the notification